Hello there guys, welcome back to another Python tutorial. In this Python tutorial we're going to be going over a map generation script for making a randomly generating map in the space of, say, a tower defense game, etc. So that I can, because I intend on making a game similar to this and that will use a map like this. This is my first prototype, so I intend to carry on the series and develop it through that. So to begin with, we're going to import random, and after that we're going to go ahead and define a function called create map. We're going to go current map equals, and then we're going to go for I in range of 9. So this is how many, how high the map's going to be. So we got width, so how long moving from left to right, and how high moving from top to bottom. So 9 is top to bottom, and then we also want to go ahead and go map line equals nothing. So this is going to be creating that one line of items. Right, okay, so now what we want to go is we're going to go for x in range 15. And now what we want to go is we're going to go map line dot append 0. So this is going to initiate our whole list. We can go ahead and run this now to show you what I mean. Oh, actually, I need to go ahead and go create map. Oh, and I also need to print out current map. Oh, and I also need to do one more thing. Sorry, I need to go current dot append map line. Alright, and print cur. Alright, so now what we can see, if I go down to the console, is you can see that we have a massive list, but currently it displays in string after string after string after string. So what we want to do to avoid that is we want to add a for loop to this print. So we're going to go for I in for k in cur print k, and put that inside the for loop. And this here is what we get from that. Alright. So now what we want to do is we want to move on from this. We want to go and get our x and y position. So we want to go x underscore pos equals 0, y underscore pos equals the length of cur integer divided by 2. So it's going to make it on the middle of the y-axis. No, the middle of the middle of the y-axis. And then we want to go straight equals 0. Now, I haven't exactly gone ahead and so that straight is going to be how many times we've moved straight, so that we can draw a straight line that isn't, say, 1 long and then turn. We can draw a line that's 4 long or whatever. Now obviously this is being a first prototype, so this doesn't quite, like, this has bugs that I need to fix, but yeah, we'll get to that. So while x position is not equal to 15, because every time it moves to the right, it will add 1 to the x position. 15 means it's at the end and it won't go any further. But I currently haven't got that. Oh, that currently works, but obviously the map is still a little bit buggy. So we're going to go cur ypos xpos equals 1. So now it's going to be 0, and whatever the height is will equal 1. And then we're going to go move chance equals rand.randint between 1 and 4. And then we want to go into our if statements. So we want to go if move chance is equal to 1, sorry, I didn't do that properly, equal to 1. Why is that throwing an error? I don't understand why those aren't referring to each other. Oh, it's because I haven't put that within the while loop. Idiot. Okay, movement equals random.randint between 1 and 4. And then we want to go if movement equals 1 and y underscore pos is not equal to the length of cur minus 1. So that's checking that it hasn't gone over the bottom or the top of the map, and so it hasn't gone out of range in a sense. And then we want to go if cur y underscore pos plus 1. Oh, I did that wrong. I just need square brackets. Oh, no, I don't. No, yeah, I do. So I'm getting lost. And xpos is equal to, sorry, is not equal to 1. So this means it can't go back over the same place, so it can't go backwards. Y underscore pos equals plus equals 1. And so that means it'll move along and make that area or that square or bit a 1. So now we want to go elif movement equals 2 and y underscore pos not equal to 0. If, so this is checking it doesn't go over the top. Oh, I forgot a semicolon there. Cur ypos minus 1, so this means it's going up. If it's looking up, then it can't go over itself. And xpos not equal to 1. Y underscore pos minus equals 1. And now elif movement equals 3, then x underscore pos plus equals 1. And that's it for this program. So now if we go ahead and run this, some reason it wants to run that as a test. I'm not sure why. It's not what I want it to do. One second. Okay, so as you can see here, it's probably pretty hard to look at, but we've got a one line running up here, which is where the path of the whatever monsters will be, and it's reasonably random. Finishes up here. Now the last one's I'm gonna have to make that a 2 or something probably to check whether if the monster has reached that position or creature has reached that position, then it will get rid of it and take a point off your life, whatever. But if I refresh and run this code again, you can see that path then changes. But there's still little bugs where there's no gap in between this part here. And so if I was writing a script to run a creature through there, then it would check the next squares around it to find a 1. So it would check that, and that. And then it would run up here, it would check that, and that, for example. It would check all the points in front of it, so it wouldn't be able to go backwards. And then it would get to here, it would walk down here, and it might jump over to here, rather than going on the full loop. I guess what I could do is make it so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then it will check for the number above, but I'll leave that for a future video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.
Alright, hello there guys. You've obviously made it to the end of the video, so you've obviously enjoyed it or had to watch the whole thing at least. So if you could consider subscribing, that would be a great help to my channel. If you have any suggestions for future videos, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Like the video to show your support to me, so that I know whether you like the content that I'm making. And yeah, hope to see you